Welcome to Dump Truck Toolbox. I'm Alan, and the crew's getting the site set up here with some cones and barrels. We'll say our greetings, and then we're going to talk about preventative maintenance. Morning. So we're working on the interstate ramp. We're on the surface road side of it right now, continuing to break up asphalt. And once we've done that, we're going to have to prep the grade here. But today I wanted to talk about preventative maintenance. And you can see the excavator swinging around and dropping a couple of chunks of asphalt in. But the weekend before this was shot, oh, there's my partner pulling in. So they're trying to keep the excavator working. So as I get full here, I'm going to pull out, and then our other driver will back into the position I'm in. So I'm listening for the beep. And as I was saying, over the weekend, there's the beep. So I'm going to get into position here, and then I'm going to have to pause. This work site is right near a fire station. And so a little bit of excitement going down the road here. First responders come by relatively often because we're right near the fire station, as I said. So I'm pulling out here, and I noticed this day that my truck seemed to have more power. And I talked to the mechanics a little later, and they said over the weekend they had done the routine preventative maintenance, and I had noticed grease on the grease fittings around the truck, and it looked like the hydraulic fluid had been filled up for the bed lift. But I was talking to them about some of the other things they had done, and they had changed the air filter, and I think that was a big help. It seemed like I'm getting, I don't know, maybe 5%, maybe even 10% more power, so the air filter may have been restricting the airflow. The other thing that they'd been working on was the transmission, so I don't know if they did some more work on it over the weekend, but the transmission's definitely shifting better. It's holding gears. It's not hunting for gears as much. And between all those things, when I put my foot in it, like I have here, the truck gets going faster. And this is all subjective. I don't have any, solid data, 0 to 60 times or anything like that. But because it appears to have more power, even under load, like I have now, I have pretty much a full truck of broken up asphalt. The truck not only accelerates faster, but I'm able to ease off the throttle more. And the truck seems to respond better when it's not, you don't keep the throttle pedal pinned to the floor for long periods of time. And so I'm a big fan of preventative maintenance. The advantage of working for a company like Basic Construction, where they have a good maintenance crew, people who work hard and know what they're doing. They do preventative maintenance on a regular basis. I think for owner-operators, it's tempting to let some preventative maintenance go. It's tempting to keep the truck rolling down the road, making you money. But unfortunately, skipping preventative maintenance can actually end up costing you money. And in my previous video, I talked about the unexpectedly low fuel mileage on this truck. I'm going to continue to track the fuel mileage, and and after a month or so, I'll give you an update and see if the preventative maintenance that they did, the air filter and potentially transmission service that they did, has increased the fuel mileage. And that's a here and now cost that you can control with some appropriate use of maintenance. But of course, the even more important reason to do preventative maintenance is to prevent major mechanical failures. And so they also did an oil change on the truck, and that doesn't have any noticeable impact on the driving that I'm aware of. But skipping oil changes is bad news, and you can have an earlier engine failure if you don't change the oil. So I'm heading back to the shop here. The truck, like I said, is running better. It's a good truck. I really do enjoy it. I talk about its age and talk about some of the non-safety related minor mechanical issues, but I really do enjoy driving this truck. As I'm editing this video, it's Sunday night, and I actually look forward to Monday morning and getting back in the truck and going out and working on interstate ramps or wherever else they're going to choose to put me. So I do have to get rid of this asphalt though, and today, to my great pleasure, and you can tell I take joy in the simple things in life, but to my great pleasure, the man who runs the loader, the fellow employee who sort of manages the back half of the yard here, actually waved me to go up Asphalt Mountain. And so because I had to do several loads, I was able to shift my camera, and so you can see here I've got the view going out the front window on your left, and I got the rear facing view on the right. And these are from different runs. We are a low budget operation at Dump Truck Toolbox. I only have one GoPro, and so you can see the lighting's a little different and the sync's not going to be perfect. But still, this gives you a sense of what Asphalt Mountain is like. And so I'm pulling around the corner here, and then, preventative maintenance again. As I head up the mountain here with a full load, I'm going to give it put the boot in the throttle, but I don't have to keep the accelerator floored for quite as long. I have that little bit of excess power, and that allows the truck to perform better and allows me to treat it a little more gently. And so as I back in here, I want to thank you for tuning in to Dump Truck Toolbox. It's always a pleasure to have you here. If you have any comments, please add them. I respond to all comments. And be safe out there, and do the preventative maintenance on your dump truck or your personal vehicles or whatever else you rely on. And so once again, this is Alan. Hope to see you again soon on Dump Truck Toolbox.